Hello everybody, welcome to another abstract tutorial with me. Today we are going to work on these two 24 by 30 and I'm going to use alcohol inks. Alright, so I have 99% alcohol in here. If you use lower, the alcohol contains water, so the ink, it won't move the same. Alright, so I'm just going to cover my canvas with alcohol. Okay. And again, like every video, I don't have a plan. I'm just playing around with the ink. And then I'm just gonna use a little bit of this one. I'm using my hands right now. This light pinky over here, and I'm gonna use it over here. And I'm mixing inks, and I also mixing with golden high flow acrylics. Alright, that's pretty good. I like to come with the flower. I'm not using the heat gun today because I forgot where my mask is, so I don't want to create any danger fumes. So this is pretty good for me, just to dry it a little bit. What I love about ink is it's pretty unpredictable. It has its own movement, and I love that very much. Alright, so this is just the first layers. I won't dry it completely because I'm going to keep adding more colors to it. So now I'm going to come with my lapis lazuli. I'm going to just put a little bit in the middle here. I'm going to use a little bit more. Actually, I'm going to use a little bit of my amazing bowl over here. I'm just going to put a pretty good amount. Okay, I'm going to use my shellac and I'm going to spread it as well. Okay, all this is going to blend nicely. I'm going to use a little bit more of alcohol to let that move. And then I'm going to move side to side. I don't know what's going to happen in here, but I'm loving it so far. I'm going to use this dry edge just to give some movement to the painting and let the ink move around. Just keep using my alcohol here. I'm going to use my blower. When you see that the ink is not moving, just feel free to, use your hands. I'm going to do the same over here. I'm going to use more alcohol over here. I definitely use a lot of alcohol because I think that's what makes the painting move. Okay, so I'm going to put more of this guy here. I literally just leaving the paint do his own thing because I'm going to keep adding more. So right now I'm going to use my white high flow acrylic from Golden. I'm just going to put lots in here. Then I'm gonna get a little bit of gesso. Yes, guys, gesso. I'm gonna use gesso to create more textures and stuff. Okay. Because I think it's pretty cool, so I'm gonna add it in here as well. And you can still work with your ink, no problem. Everything is gonna blend nicely and beautiful. So please don't be afraid. I love the texture. I'm gonna use my hand for that. I'm gonna move my paint over here. Okay, I'm gonna use the rest and do some movement in here as well. All right, so that's looking pretty cool. Now I'm gonna keep adding my inks. Sorry guys, I have been quite absent from YouTube, and it's not because I don't want to be here, but it's because I have been very, very, very busy. All right, so I'm gonna add more of my beautiful aqua here. I'm gonna add more alcohol. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more of copper. Area here and over here. All right, so then I'm going to move it around with my fingers. That's pretty good. I'm going to come with my flower. I'm gonna move my ink how I want it. I need a little bit more of alcohol in here. I'm gonna move the ink like that. I think it's looking pretty good already, and I haven't done much, just like put paint on it, mix and match, see where we go. I'm gonna put a little bit more on my blue here. I just love when the ink does its own magic. There we go, I love that. Put a little bit more over here. I'm gonna do the same with my green right here. I think I want a little bit more of my blue on this side here. A bit more of alcohol. And I'm gonna move things over here. All right, time to use my magenta. Again, I'm going to put more alcohol right on top of it here. I'm just going to pour my magenta just like that. I'm going to come with my flower very gently. I'm going to blend it slower. Put a little bit of my gold here, same over here. Gonna move it this way. Alright. much. Very cool. Give it some nice effect. I think I'm gonna remove a little bit of this green over here. All right, so it seems that I'm working a lot with my hands. That's pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna use a little bit of my sangria because I want a little bit more depth in this area here. I'm gonna do the same. I need a little bit more of alcohol in this corner. Oh, that's beautiful. Alcohol there as well. And again, you just keep playing with the ink till you get the effects that you want and the desired look. I'm gonna give you a nice close-up so you guys can see all this beautiful shellac with the gesso. I think it looks very awesome. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use whoa, I forgot to close it, which is okay. I'm gonna pour white up here. I'm also gonna use my shellac just to create more effects. Okay, and then I'm just gonna spread it all around my canvas. All around my canvas. I'm gonna do the same over here and then the same over there. And just let the ink do the magic. See how things are moving nicely over here. I'm gonna keep using my blower. I wanna blow a little bit of things over here. Alright, so I'm gonna get a little bit of my gesso and I'm just gonna spread it right here, right in there. I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna do it that way. And I'm gonna do the same over here. I'm gonna just get that blue marine with my gesso. Okay. So the gesso is gonna take a little bit longer to dry, but it's okay. I like it. I just like the effect. I think it's pretty awesome. And then I'm just gonna keep drying things, moving things around. You can see the ink mixing with the gesso. I think it's pretty cool. You can see over here, I love it. Just moving things around. I'm gonna do the same over here with the blower. Just the blowers moving the gesso nicely. And I'm gonna do the same over here. And again, this powder, if you don't seal it right away, it will literally blow away. So it won't stick if you don't mix it with medium, just so you know. Alright, so I have this guy over here, is Karma Varnish. I'm just gonna spray a little bit with the gold ink. So that way it doesn't move, it just stays where it is. And again, a lot of things here needs to dry still, but that's gonna seal the deal for me. All right, so now let's work on the bottom. So on the bottom, I think I wanna do a nice dark blue. So I'm gonna use my moon, maybe my moon. I'm gonna use my moon. And a little bit of black as well. So now I'm working on over here. I'm gonna put the blue. I'm also gonna put some black. And I also gonna do a little bit of my copper. And then I'm just gonna blow things with my blower. Some of my gesso now. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I have my gesso apply right here. Move it around. And let all that do something. You don't know what something will be, because the alcohol will do all the magic, right? I think it's looking awesome. So I'm gonna get more of my gesso. I'm gonna apply it right in here. Right there you go. And again, you don't know when this dry what's gonna look like, so we're gonna see together. All right. Making sure that my sides are nice. So now I'm gonna look at the painting and I'm gonna see what else can I add to the piece before it dries, before the alcohol dries. I'm gonna move the gold around just to create. See, now the gold doesn't blow away because I use that caramel. It's already settling in there, which is nice. See how it blows? And I'm just gonna move things around here. Let's stay over here, just moving things nicely. Move it the same as my black. And again, I didn't do much. I just mixed the colors. And it's doing their own thing. Alright, just want to give you a close-up of the painting so you guys can see how much we had done and how delicious all of this combo looks. How cool is this? See the gesso over here is doing his own thing with the ink. I think it's pretty awesome. You know, adding some textures and life to the painting. This is the second one over here. Look at how cool this is. I am obsessed. I'm loving it. And then you go up here and you have this beautiful gold mixing with the pink, magenta, and purple. And it's looking fabulous. So thank you so much for watching, guys. And I'm gonna just leave a picture when this is all done for you guys to see the final result. But it's pretty much done for me. I just had to let it dry and see where we go.